All right. Hello, you guys. How are you? Welcome to All Signs. We're going to be taking a look at whatever comes out for this weekend of August 2nd through to the 4th. Keep in mind that on August 2nd, Venus is going to square Uranus, so that's going to be a big one for everyone. And then shortly after that, we're going to have a new moon in Leo on August 4th, I believe. So it is a big one. I am going to be doing readings for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Keep in mind that these are general readings. That's why you want to make sure to check all of your placements. If you'd like to book a more personal reading, you can do so on my website at violettaalexis.com. All of that information can be found in the description box below. What's up, Mia? How are you? Oh my God, Complexity's here. Yay! What's up? It's been a really long time. Thank you guys so much for waiting on me. I know I've just kind of been doing a lot of stuff for members. I've had a lot going on in the background. I know that nobody cares, but I'm here now, so it's nice to see all of you guys. Of course, I am taking Super Chat questions. If you don't know how Super Chat questions work because you're new here or you forgot, you can just look at the pinned comment in the chat box, and it will direct you to my website with all the Super Chat rules. Lori is here. Yay! Yes, Dragons in the house. Joseph, nice to see you as well. What's up, Z? It's nice to see you also. Yeah, Lucy and I went ahead and put the link for you. What's up, a little bit of everything. So guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and start with Aries and move all the way through to Pisces. This is going to be for this weekend. Moon Sun Tarot is here. Moon Sun Tarot. Make sure you guys go check out her channel. She's super pretty and she's very talented. I got you a little bit of everything. Thank you so much for that. What's up, Vanessa? Nice to see you here as well. Hopefully, poor Rick, hopefully he's got to live his life a little bit since I've been out living mine and he's had a little bit of a break from the dragon chaos. What's up, Barbie? Nice to see you. Glad to catch you live. I'm glad to be live. It's been a minute. So let's go ahead and take a look at Aries first, okay? No worries, Mia. Sounds good. All right, Aries. How you doing, Aries? Let's go ahead and take a look at whatever comes out for the weekend, August 2nd through to Sunday, the 4th. So let's see. Aries, we have the Star in reverse. The 10 of Cups. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. What's that Star in reverse? The Magician in reverse. Okay. And the 6 of Wands. Well, you know, I'm going to be totally honest with you. It seems like you don't have a whole lot of hope in a situation. And it could be something regarding your talents, gifts, skills, or abilities, or some kind of dream that maybe you have that you're trying to accomplish. You are doubting yourself. You're doubting yourself because you have self-worth or self-value issues, or because you feel like you have imposter syndrome, or you feel like you can't bring anything to the table, or whatever. But it's not the truth, because you're finding success despite your insecurities. You're getting some kind of applause despite the negative things that you're telling yourself. So I want to say, have a little bit of faith in yourself this weekend. There's something that you're doubting, and the world is trying to give you proof that you shouldn't doubt that thing, is essentially what it is. The 10 of Cups with the Knight of Swords, the 6 of Cups in reverse. I really think that there's something here about you doubting yourself that maybe comes from childhood. Like, for instance, maybe you had a parent who, you know, told you that you were too stupid, or they weren't very supportive of you, or whatever, right? And you've carried that through to adulthood. Well, now it's telling you that that's not the truth, or that it doesn't need to be your own personal truth, and it's telling you to try to rely on the people that actually care about you and actually love you, that are, yes, going to tell you the truth, but also are going to be very emotionally supportive of you. So in my opinion, instead of leaning into your own insecurities and allowing that to guide you, lean on the people that actually give a shit about you. You know, excuse my French. Just kidding. I don't really care. But then the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Yeah, there's something from the past. And you know, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this is Taurus energy, but it's negative Taurus energy, right? So what is negative Taurus energy? Well, besides the fact that negative Taurus energy is completely psychotic, um, if we're just looking at something, you know, not so psychotic, but just something from a negative connotation of Taurus energy, well, Taurus energy can be lazy. Taurus energy can procrastinate. Taurus energy can feel like he or she doesn't bring value to the table, or feels like their self-worth is based on the things that they're possessing, or whatever the thing is. It's asking you to go back and figure out where that comes from, so that way it doesn't interfere with your progress in the long run. What's up, Fireball? Nice to see you. Oh my God. It's time to take action, House 10. And warning. What's the warning about? The Temperance, the Knight of Wands. I'm getting more so like this is a don't miss the moment. You know, don't miss the moment. I mean, your card is coming up. It's time to take action. This is new moon and Aries energy. This is about you. This is about you putting yourself out there. This is about you showing up and showing out. And I feel like with that Temperance there and that Knight of Wands, this is saying like, don't miss your moment. This is going to be your moment. And I feel like the Six of Wands has everything to do with this House 10. The thing that you want to accomplish, you can accomplish. You just have to believe. You just have to believe. God, it sounds so corny, but I said what I said. Thank you, Aries, so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. Let's go ahead and move on to what the hell is going on here. Whoops. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on to Taurus. One second. One second, you guys. Okay. Taurus. All right, Taurus, how you doing? Let's go ahead and see what you have going on for this weekend, August 2nd through to the 4th. The Page of Cups. Okay. This could be something in regards to a child. The Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot in reverse. What's that Page of Cups in reverse? The Three of Wands in reverse and the Tower in reverse. Why these two? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oof. It almost makes me feel like you're doing everything that you can to not lose something. You're putting energy into something that may even be distracting you from something else that you need to be focusing on. Or it can be that something that you had planned or something that you wanted to move forward doesn't seem to be going in the right direction. It really makes me feel like something needs to change. And I feel like that thing is you. The only reason I'm saying that is because Uranus is in your sign and Venus is going to square Uranus. What do you need to change? Do you need to change your routine? Do you need to change what you're doing for a career? Do you need to change something as simple as you need to get a better night's sleep so you can be more productive? What is the thing? Because something isn't working out, most likely because there's something within you that needs to change. And it's all well and good that the Page of Cups is here, right? We love that. It shows me that you're putting your heart into something or you have something sweet to offer, but there's more to you than what you're offering maybe others or maybe yourself, because I feel like you have more to give to yourself, but you're needing to like do the work, basically. The Knight of Pentacles with the Three of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Swords. So I'm going to read some of this like this, okay, Taurus. If you have been, okay, for some of you, if you have been in the wrong crowd, if you have been drinking, partying, gossiping, you know, or being involved with people that maybe don't have your best interests in mind, it's probably best that you cut the crap and cut it out now, because it's telling me that there's work that you need to do, and you need to do it well. You need to do it diligently. You need to move slowly and cautiously, because you need to do something right. And there may be people or third-party energies, and third-party energies can even be an addiction. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person, that are disrupting that flow, that are getting in the way. So this is about you being like, okay, well, maybe I need to prioritize this thing, or whatever the case is. What's that 3 of Cups in reverse? The Page of Wands. It almost feels like because remember this Page of Cups that I showed here? And I was like, yeah, you have something, but I feel like you have more to offer. If these 3 were to be turned around, you would F it up. You know what I mean? Like, in a good way. Like, you would F stuff up in a good way. And here we have, clarifying that 3 of Cups in reverse, is another page. It almost feels like you went off to college and you're still going to high school to hang out with your old high school buddies that got sent back a grade. You know? Or whatever, even if it's not even necessarily a person. Danielle, thank you so much for that super chat question. You know what I'm saying? The Chariot in reverse. I heard don't rob yourself. Danielle, thank you so much for the second super chat question. Chariot in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, and the 9 of Swords. Yikes. It makes me feel like you keep trying to control something too much, or something has to be a certain way, or it has to look like this in order for it to work, when you don't really, you're not opening your mind to a bigger plan. You know, it's kind of like when we have roadblocks and we're just so determined to like make this thing work. And it's like, sometimes you just got to be like, you know what? It's all good. You know, sometimes doors close because there's another one that's opening for you. But if you keep banging down that door, you're going to, you know, your hands are going to be bloody and you're never going to get in. It's just like, so try not to force something, because there's wasted potential here. You're wasting your potential in something that just isn't for you anymore. We have work through your fears, we have House 5, and we have freedom. So House 5 is all about joy, fun, creativity, a sense of self-expression, entrepreneurship, love, romance. But I love that this freedom card is here, because this tells me that there's something in regards to your creativity or love life or whatever, where it's almost like you need to break free. There's something that you need to change, but there's a fear here. So it's almost like you're putting yourself in this tiny little box because you're afraid of something. Stop being afraid of it, whatever it is. So thank you so much, Taurus. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Let's go ahead and take a look at Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Where are you, Gemini? Okay. Okay. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and take a look at what we have for you for August 2nd through to the 4th. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. The 3 of Pentacles. The Justice. Tell me about that Page of Pentacles in reverse. Woo! It's kind of funny, you know. it's a little funny. There's something going on here where you may be giving up an opportunity. You may be letting go of a thing, letting go of a project, letting go of a job, dropping a relationship. There's something happening in your life where you want change and you're realizing that something can't come with you. Be careful of your finances, obviously, okay? There can be issues around your financial situation. So don't go spending too much at the bar or whatever it is you got going on. But other than that, it feels like an intentional miss. Do you know what I mean by that? It feels like something can't come with you anymore. It feels like you have too much on your plate, especially if you're a Gemini rising, you know, you're going to have, well, you have Venus and the sun going through your third house. And this can be a busy house. So you can feel like you're doing a lot, you know, going around a lot. But regardless of what house it is in, it just really feels like maybe you're reevaluating something. And not only that, but Mercury is in shadow. Mercury is going to go retrograde on the 5th in Virgo, and then it's going to go back into Leo. So this is important because this is your ruling planet, right? Sun, moon, or rising. And so this is going to affect you. So maybe there's a, you know, maybe you're realizing that you can't have this opportunity because you need to go back to school, or you need to go back and relearn something, or maybe you just need to drop this project that you were doing because there's something that's more evolved for you. I feel like you're trying to break free with some kind of idea or some kind of way of thinking about how you can evolve or go about something. The 3 of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. I feel like you're needing to collaborate with somebody, or you're needing to work together with someone. The 3 of Pentacles can be like a steward, right? Somebody that is learning from another person, or there's 3 people and one person is bringing something to the table even though they're a little new, and the other people are seasoned veterans, right? It's like maybe you're the seasoned veteran with something, I don't know, but there's something about you bringing something that you know, or something that you have to offer to the table with other people. And I don't know if that's at specifically like a job. I don't know if you're creating content for social media. I don't know if it's just something in regards to home and family life. Whatever it is, it's about working together with these other people to be able to create some kind of financial stability, and also putting yourself first, yes, but also learning how to work with others to have some kind of lucrative outcome, if that makes sense. Then we have the Justice with the 7 of Cups in reverse and the Empress in reverse. What's that Empress in reverse about? Yeah, I feel like there's something you need to bring to the table. Don't, you know, I'm kind of thinking of Taurus, because Taurus, this is making me think of the Taurus read. I don't know if you feel like you don't have something to bring to the table because you don't make as much money as someone, or these people are older than you, or they're more experienced, or I don't know what it is, but there's other people involved in whatever this thing is. And it's telling you that you have something to bring to the table. And it's telling you that there may be some kind of creative blockage that you have, but you probably just need to do it, whatever it is, and not start like doubting yourself or fearing something. But you have to make a choice with whatever this is. Like, it's asking you to be realistic, yes, but not so realistic where it blocks you from, oh, well, you know, I've only been doing this for a week and they've been here for 3 years or whatever. It's like, that doesn't always really matter, you know? Like, I remember when I first started a live streaming platform, I blew up so quick and I got monetized so fast that it didn't even matter how long I had been there. Other people that had been there longer were mad at me, you know, but this is like back in 2016. They were mad at me because I had just joined. And so it doesn't matter all the time about your level of experience, or if someone's better than you or whatever. You know, I feel like you'll have something to prove to yourself. Thank you so much, Zaza, for that super chat question. What do you need to release, Leo, and observation? So what I'm getting with this is, if there's any lack of confidence within you, you know, ask yourself where that comes from. I'm also feeling like with that observation, there's something that you can learn here from another person or from others. Like, that's the way that I did it. Like, for instance, with tarot, I would watch other people, right? I would like watch other people and I would learn and like see how they did, kind of like how Capricorns do it. You know what I mean? Capricorns will sit and observe and watch how people made mistakes and watch, you know, what trick is better, or, you know what I mean? So that way they can climb to the top of the hill and they can do so successfully. It just maybe takes them a little bit longer. But I kind of want to say watch and learn and have the confidence. What is the thing that they need to release? The 4 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I want to say like doubting yourself, or feeling like you don't have something to bring to the table, or just getting in your own head about stuff, okay? So be confident. Show up. That's really all you need sometimes. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, Gemini. Let's go ahead and take a look. Zaza, thank you so much for that second super chat question. Let's take a look at Cancer. All right, Cancer. All right, Cancer, how you guys doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at what you have going on between August 2nd through to the 4th. Queen of Wands, love that. Thanks, Vanessa. Ten of Swords in reverse. Whoop. Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay. Tell me about that Queen of Wands. Okay. Wow. Well, this is interesting, Cancer. I'm really not mad at you, you know? I mean, you're clearly very confident. You're showing up. For some of you, you're doing like some performative work, or you're doing something that's about performing, or maybe about content creation. Whatever the case is, you're very confident in what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're saying. It's interesting because with that Seven of Wands in reverse amongst these cards, this is making me feel like you are intimidating people. I don't think that you're doing it intentionally. ABC, welcome to the Dragon family. Thank you so much. I don't think you're trying to intimidate people intentionally, but I think that just your natural aura, your presence is intimidating people. I don't think that you're like... you're trying to do that. It just seems like you have, you know, it's like, you ever seen those people that like walk into a room and they look so good, everybody else starts adjusting themselves? Like, they're not like meaning to intimidate anybody. It's just like, oh shit. Like now all of a sudden you've set the standard for the rest of the room. I feel like you're walking into a room and you're setting the standard and everybody's adjusting to try to match you. Do you know what I'm saying? It's very powerful. It's a very powerful energy. I actually like the Four of Pentacles here because it makes me feel like you're standing on business. Like there's something that you've obtained, whether that's confidence or an opinion or whatever, and you're standing on business is what this looks like to me. I mean, I like that kind of energy, you know, I'm into that. So it's kind of sexy. So then we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Ooh, Four of Wands in reverse, the Hierophants in reverse. This makes me feel like there is somebody in your life or a relationship or your family or somebody at some point made you feel either disgusting or they made you feel weird because of your beliefs or your values or your opinions, or they made you feel like you didn't have a place at their table, or almost like ostracized you or exiled you in some way to make you feel like you don't belong because of some shadow aspect of yourself, a perceived shadow aspect potentially, or just something about what you believe in. I don't really, this may be something that you're still working through, but to me, you're working through it because I see the Queen of Wands in your energy. And with that Four of Pentacles, you're not backing down on something. You have to keep in mind that on, you know, this is, of course, the Game of Thrones deck, but on traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, you'll see a black cat by the Queen of Wands' feet. And this, you know, there's this thing about black cats and how they're so unlucky and how there's something wrong with them. Oh my God, don't get near a black cat, right? There's that superstitious thing about black cats. But she, on the Queen of Wands Rider-Waite Tarot, she has that black cat sitting right there for everybody to see, right? Without a care in the world. What are you going to do about it, you know? And it kind of makes me feel like what is your black cat? You know, like what is the thing that somebody has made you feel strange about or weird for? And I think it's something that you are combating. It's like you're, and this is so Venus square Uranus, right? Which is happening on August 2nd anyway. If you're a Cancer rising, Venus in your second house squaring Uranus in your 11th house of friends, groups, communities. Uranus is the rebel, right? It's like breaking free. Maybe you're breaking free of some societal norm. Anyway, I like it because it shows an acceptance and an ownership of self. The Nine of Wands in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and the Nine of Cups, okay? I really want you to focus on what it is that makes you happy, not everybody else. What's up, Kismet? Don't focus on, listen, if there's somebody in your life that is very draining, that is making you feel exhausted, you always feel like you keep pouring into this person or this situation and you receive nothing in return, or whatever the case is, please just try to prioritize yourself. I know that sometimes, like, for instance, for me, I can, South Node in Libra, hello. I tend to people please a lot, and sometimes that causes me to put myself last, or not put my own needs first and like what I need to do, and which I can really suffer from that. So I feel like it's telling you something about that specifically. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Love that. House 3. Well, if you're a Cancer rising, Mercury is going to be going retrograde in your 3rd house. So I wonder if it's like the way that you're thinking, because Mercury is eventually going to come into a square with Uranus. Preparation for what? The World. You're getting ready to accomplish something. There's been something that you've been doing, whether it's like changing the way that you think, the way that you communicate, the content that you're creating, if you're a content creator, or something that you're writing, or whatever it is. The end is near in regards to something negative in your life. And it's because you're changing, and it's telling you to get prepared for some kind of accomplishment that you're getting ready to accomplish. So honestly, probably my favorite reading so far, but we have a ways to go. Thank you so much, Cancer. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at www.violettaalexis.com. So let's move on. Yeah, me too, Madison. The GOT deck is my favorite. When I have the Game of Thrones deck, I really don't. It's very rare that I use another deck, to be honest. What's up, Aubrey? How you doing? It's nice to see you. All right, let's see here. What's up, 12th house stellium? Happy birthday! Oh, everybody please wish 12th house stellium a happy birthday. Email me and I'll give you a coupon for a personal read if you want. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and do Leo. I kind of gotta pee. Can I wait? Yeah, I think I can wait. I'll go pee after Virgo. All right, so Leos, I'm excited for you. Well, kind of. I think it's going to be empowering for you. You guys are going to be having a new moon happening August 4th or August 5th. I can't quite remember. I have it written on my calendar. Okay, it's on the 4th. You guys are going to be having a new moon in your sign, so that's going to be really exciting. You're going to have Venus in your sign squaring Uranus. If you're a Leo rising, it'll be squaring Uranus in your 10th house, so this really makes me feel like you're breaking free of some kind of expectation that the public has for you, or that a boss has for you, or your parents have for you, or something like that. So this is going to be an exciting month for you, and also, of course, happy birthday as well. So let's go ahead and take a look. Ooh! Could you get a better win? Like this card, your major arcana. Baby, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that if your card, your major arcana, shows up as the first card in your energy, you are in your power. I mean, you are at your ultimate, honestly. That's what I think for this weekend. Woo! Let's take a look here. The Hangman in reverse. And the 10 of... All right. I don't know, Cancer. Leo's giving you a run for your money. The Five of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So why are we so happy? Ooh, Leo. Okay. It's interesting to me because, first of all, the Sun card is going to trump everything because it's the only major arcana here in this specific spread for your energy. You're looking back at the past and you're thinking about the regrets, about your regrets. You're kind of having this looking at the glass half empty vibe. You're thinking about the opportunities that you've accidentally missed, the opportunities you've passed up on, the opportunities you've lost that were really just simply out of your control. But with that Sun card and that King of Cups, it's almost making me feel like because you missed out on something, you've gained something else. And it's giving you this positive perspective on why things happen, why sometimes things just are the way that they are, and why one door closes, and the meaning of all of it, and how you realize why this didn't work out so that way this could, you know. And you may be thinking of, for instance, like a past breakup, right? I think about so many times where I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad that that relationship did not work out because now I was able to meet this person. Or I'm so glad this relationship didn't work out because now I was able to really follow this thing when this person wasn't supportive of it, or, you know, whatever the thing is. And it seems like you have somebody here who is maybe in love with you, or somebody who's being very emotionally supportive of you, and they're almost giving you like a pep talk that's making you feel more confident. So I love that. What's up, Vanessa? How you doing? I missed you too. And then we have the Hangman in reverse, the Strength in reverse, and the Two of Wands. It's about perspective. Like I said, it really is about perspective. The Strength card is you, right? The Hangman in reverse can talk about not letting go. It can talk about having a lack of perspective, you know, or not changing your perspective, or whatever the thing is. But it's asking you to see it. It's asking you to see why something didn't work out and not let it ruin your confidence. It's telling you that there's something more. And the only reason why this happened is so that way you could have this other thing. And the Two of Wands is about getting out of your comfort zone. So with that Venus square Uranus, where is Uranus transiting? Not your natal Uranus. Where is Uranus transiting in your natal chart? If you're a Leo rising, for instance, it's transiting in your 10th house. In which way do you need to break free in your career? Maybe on social media, maybe you need to break free of some crazy societal expectation that you just don't want to live up to. Maybe your parents have, like, I don't know, for instance, wanted you to go in the military your whole life, and you're just like, okay. And now you're like, I'm not doing that. You know, I don't know, whatever the thing is. But this is about going out of your comfort zone. The Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. Woo, chase it, baby, and don't tell anybody about it. Chase the coin, honey. There is some kind of, okay, so it's going to sound super corny, and you know that tarot can be dramatic, but the Ten of Pentacles is everything you could ever want. It's the last decan of Virgo. It's the cusp of beauty. It's, which I was born on. It's the cusp of beauty. It's everything that you could ever want. It's not just family or just a relationship. It's not just the business or a Lamborghini. It's whatever you deem as the ultimate happiness. Something that you can establish, but you need to go after it, and you need to go after it quickly, but shut up about it. For some reason, it's telling you to shut up about it, you know? It's also telling you not every move that you do needs to be public. I know you guys are Leos. I know you like to show off a little bit, but not everything needs to be public. For some reason, it's telling me to tell you not everything needs to be announced. And that could have something to do with that Venus square Uranus, especially if you're a Leo rising with Uranus in your 10th house. Okay, there could be some disapproval or something, which is like, fine, right? Who cares? But for some reason, it's telling you to shut up about something for now. And you got the Sun again. There is just no freaking way. All right, Cancer. I don't know. I feel like I feel like Cancer and Leo are a little tied on the best readings so far. Abundance, well, all right. So Leo wins. Cancer's in second place. Wow. So adjustments are required in regards to your sense of self-expression. The sun is in your sign right now. This is your time. This is your time to shine. This is your time to go after your dreams, go after the thing you want, especially with Venus there. Venus is going to bring, put a little $100 in your pocket, It's time to go after the things that you want. And it's time to do so confidently. Express yourself, do the thing. You want to be a YouTuber, go out and do it. Look up YouTube videos on how to be a YouTuber. You want to read tarot on YouTube, read the book, take a course, do what it is that you have to do, because there's something about your sense of self-expression, putting yourself out there, that is very important at this time. Thank you so much, Leo. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for that second super chat. All right, time to move on to my Virgos, and then I have to potty. All right, Virgos. I hope you're not feeling that Mercury in shadow too hard. I know that's your ruling planet, so where's Virgo? There we go, Virgo. So let's see here. Okay. All right, Virgo, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at this weekend for you from August 2nd through to the 4th. August 2nd, there's going to be Venus square Uranus, and then there's going to be a new moon in Leo. If you are a Virgo rising, that Venus square is going to happen between your 12th and your 9th house, which can talk about spirituality. And also with that Mercury retrograde, you're going to have Mercury going retrograde in your first house into your 12th. So you might be spending a lot of alone time coming up here pretty soon. So keep that in mind. New moon in your 12th house, something in regards to foreign travel, foreign lands, creativity, anything to do with film or videography is possible. That can be the 12th house as well, especially in Leo, something about creative self-expression, maybe behind the scenes, or just something in regards to maybe church, or once again, spirituality, like I stated. So it can also be about helping the needy for some of you, or something to do with mental health. So let's see. The Page of Swords, the Fool in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about that Page of Swords. What are we undecided about? In which ways are you sabotaging yourself? What's up, Rick? In which ways are you sabotaging yourself that you don't want to see? Is there something that you're avoiding in regards to your mental health, maybe, that you also don't want to see? Something that you're doing? Is it that you are staying up till 4 o'clock in the morning and you have to work at 9 a.m.? Are you, I don't know, doom scrolling on Instagram till 2 a.m.? I mean, I don't know. What is the thing? To me, for some of you, this can be about online, Page of Swords. This can be about, Six of Pentacles. Sorry, hold on. I really want to say, be cautious what you're giving your mental energy to, Virgo. What are you giving your mental energy to that is, causing you issues? What are you investing in mentally, materially, emotionally that isn't doing you any favors? Because it reminds me of who's reading. It reminds me of Taurus's reading a little bit, where Taurus was kind of keeping themselves small because of a fear, or because they were just stuck in this cycle, or whatever the case is. Like, how are you shooting yourself in the foot? How are you cutting yourself off at the knees based around what you're giving your time and your energy to? That's what that looks like to me. And there needs to be a reevaluation of that. Are you giving to the point where you actually don't have anything to give? What are you giving to yourself? Power of the P, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for that super chat question. But it's like there is an awareness deep down inside on how you're cutting yourself off at the knees, but you don't want to see it. It's like you're Smriti, thank you so much for that super chat question. It's almost like you're looking at other things, but we're even though there's a big elephant in the room, and you're just like, wow, it's a beautiful day outside. It's like, all right, it's because it's interesting because you see the Two of Swords is blind, right? She's blind. This is Arya Stark in Game of Thrones, right? She's blind. And then the Devil in reverse is clarifying that. It's almost like it's an intent to be this way. The Six of Pentacles is looking this way. The Page of Swords is looking this way. When I feel like this is your problem solver, I have always thought, for instance, somebody's house, the cleanliness of somebody's house is a direct reflection of what's going on in their mind. But that's also no excuse. Sometimes it's actually about just getting off your ass and cleaning your room and realize that you feel like a new person, and that can actually help you, and like, for instance, that was an issue with me, and I found myself just being like, let me just get up and just start with this section of my room, and and realizing that even that little bit was helping me, and so maybe it's something like that. I don't know. Only you are going to know whatever that thing is. The Fool in reverse. The Queen of Cups and the Judgment. What's that Fool in reverse about? Knight of Cups. Uranus. There really needs to be a focus on something from the past regarding your emotions and or creativity. If you're feeling emotionally imbalanced, if you're feeling like a little bit of a mental wreck, whatever the case, there's something that fulfills you that you need to bring back, or that you need to revisit or take a look. Like, maybe it's writing, maybe it's painting, maybe it's playing piano, maybe it's getting back into the Bible or reading, or maybe it's getting back into church, or I don't know, whatever your thing is, whatever that thing is that tugs on your heartstrings. I feel like you're needing to go back to that, because the Fool is about a new journey, but it's in reverse. The Judgment is about bringing something back from the past in regards to an old journey. And I don't always want to be like, oh, focus on the past, but I'm not about that, right? But in this case, there's something that you're needing to bring back up for yourself that is good for you emotionally. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, and the Emperor. Yeah, once again, what did I say? What are you wasting your time on that's keeping you stuck? I hate to say this, right? And this is not about me saying like, oh, don't process your emotions, or, don't listen to your feelings or any of that. But, honestly, sometimes you got to put on your big boy or your big girl pants, and you have to be like, well, I can't sit in this dark ass room with the curtains drawn all day, with half-eaten pizza from, 24 hours ago sitting on my floor, or whatever the thing is. Like, sometimes just forcing yourself to get up and working through your emotions that way and doing things that are good for you, you know what? I'm just going to clean this room, right? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to take my power back. I'm going to clean this room. I'm going to get my shit together. I'm going to take a shower, whatever the thing is, right? Sometimes you just have to take the initiative. A time to give rather than take. House 8 and Illusion. Well, it's interesting that a time to give rather than take is here with House 8, because that talks about transformation. Okay, yeah, maybe it is a time to give, but a time to give to what? Because whatever you have been giving to that is not good for you, right? This can talk about crisis, psychology, etc. Then we have illusion. You know, it's like filling a cup that is bottomless or something. It's going nowhere once again. So it's like, what needs to change and transform, house 8, in regards to what, who, etc. that you're giving to. Like, you know, this reminds me of in order to heal from my psychological trauma, I'm going to eat my feelings. And that makes me feel better. But it's temporary, isn't it? It doesn't really do anything for you. It's an illusion. It's a temporary fix. What can be a long-term fix for you? This to me is about you taking your power back. Thank you so much, Virgo. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. All right, now I'm going to pee. Okay. Ah. But first I'm going to shuffle these cards. You know what, and I don't really mind this Mercury retrograde either. I mean, it's starting off in Virgo, it's exalted in Virgo. I don't think it's going to be bad. I don't think it's going to be too bad. All right. Yeah, listen, Mercury. Listen, when Mercury hit Virgo, or was it when the sun hit my 4th house? Was that around the same time? I think so. I think so. But listen, my house looks fabulous. Okay, I cleaned out both of my closets. Spirit Talk, thank you so much for that super chat question. I cleaned out my closets, honey. Okay, I ended up throwing out so many trips to the dump. I just cleaned out all my stuff. It looks nearly immaculate in there. I am just so happy. It's been great for me. Pretty pleased with myself. All right, let's see here. Rick, thank you so much for being here. Mercury, I'm not a big fan of Venus retrograde. Okay, Venus retrograde, you know, is not for me. Venus is my ruling planet. It also rules my Mercury. It also rules my moon. It rules my south node. You know, it rules my 6th house. It's just not for me. Not for me, guys. Thank you, Aubrey. Yeah, I'm telling you, it can really change your life. It took me 7 years to lose 40 pounds. Can close along the way. There you go. All right, guys, let me pee real quick. Alrighty. Ah, Kismet, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you. Everybody, please go check out Kismet Tarot's channel. Absolutely incredible. Let's see here. All right, now let's go ahead and do Libra. All right, Libra, Libra, Libra. There we go. Hey, Libras, how are you guys doing? Welcome. This is going to be for August 2nd through to the 4th. You guys are having a, if you're a Libra rising, you are going to be having a new moon in your 11th house of friends, groups, and communities, and also elder siblings and beneficiaries. And if you're a Libra rising, this is super important for you because Venus is going to square Uranus in your 11th to your 8th. So there can be a secret that comes out about a friend. You know, there can be something in regards to group funding, not getting some kind of money, or there can be something shocking. There can be some kind of mental breakthrough of some sort as well. So let's go ahead and take a look. What's up, fire breathing dove? Nice to see ya. Oh my God, Aubrey, I'm so sorry. More in October. Dang, you're not gonna post till October? Why? All right, let's see here. All right, Libras. Libra, we have the 9 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups in reverse. All right. Woo! What's the Tower about? Oh my. God. You know, I'm going to be totally honest with you, Libra. It really feels like you're going to bat with somebody. Okay. It feels like something is changing that maybe you felt like you weren't necessarily ready for, or that you're not ready for, and it seems to be throwing you off kilter a little bit. To me, this is inevitable change. It's inevitable change. It feels like it's kind of pushed onto you in some way. It doesn't feel like you're super happy about it. But the thing that I like about this is that the 9 of Wands is here. So what does the 9 of Wands tell me amongst the chaos? It tells me that you're still coming out on top in some way. The 9 of Wands is like the spiritual warrior. The 9 of Wands is somebody who keeps swinging and swinging and getting their ass beat and getting their ass beat until finally they get that KO, that big knockout, and then the referee is holding their arm in the air. So something that you've been dealing with, it can be somebody that is maybe just trying to get a rise out of you. Maybe somebody on social media even. Maybe it's a troll. Maybe it's somebody in your friend group. Maybe, who knows, whoever it is. And it seems to be kind of unnerving you somewhat. And you're not happy about it. But I wouldn't say that I'm worried about it because, once again, it looks to me like you're the one that, I don't want to say is winning because that sounds so immature, but the ones that is winning in some way. You know, it's like when people put bad energy out there and they try to hurt another person, they always end up hurting themselves, you know, whether it comes back in another form or in the moment. So it kind of feels like something is, what is that saying? What's rubber is glue, bounces off of me and sticks to you. That's kind of what this makes me feel like. All right, so we have the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 6s, even with this in reverse, means success for me. It seems like you're graduating. Once again, this makes me feel like somebody's trying to get your attention, or somebody is trying to take your attention, or somebody's trying to take your success, or somebody's trying to take something from you that is obviously bothersome. But to me, it doesn't even feel like you're well, at least you're not acting phased by it. To me, this is, if anything, there's something that is growing because of it. So it's almost like some kind of crisis turns in your favor somehow. Do you know what I mean? Like, I remember, I know I always bring it up, but it was a part of my life for a really long time. When I was a full-time live streamer, a long time ago, there was somebody who came out and was trying to expose me for something, and like I just admitted the thing, and it was like a big deal, and I ended up making like $700 that night and got like tons of subscribers because of it. You know what I mean? So it's almost like when somebody here is trying to project something negative onto you, and it's almost like you're protected, or you're able to transmute the energy to actually work for you as opposed to against you. For some of you, you may end up getting some kind of fame, but it's asking you not to pay attention to something. The King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there's somebody here that's very supportive of you, but this could also be telling you to be mature, be higher vibrational, be spiritually minded about it. And so what I mean by that is be of a higher mind, right? I remember there was this girl one time where she was like, she was making fun of me with her friend. It was like so dumb, right? Like, it was so dumb, and she was just talking crap, and she was like, I could hear her, and I was like, that, you know, and at first it really irked me, and then I was like, I put my ego to the side, and I was like, that girl has to be insecure. There has to be someone or something that did that to her, and now she feels the need to do that to somebody else. And so she just happened to get up at the counter because they had two next to each other at the same time as me. And I complimented her, and I said she looked really pretty and her hair looked really nice. And I walked away, right? And I'm not saying you have to compliment anybody, but what I am saying is try to be of that mind. Communication is key. Scorpio, routine. You're going to learn something. You're going to learn something that has been hidden, or something that is secretive, or something that you may find out, and it's asking you to not let it slip you up and to keep going about your business. That's what that makes me feel like. Thank you so much, Libra. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Thanks, Aubrey. What did I just do? Have I been piling these cards? No. Okay, let me put this over here. What the hell did I just do? All right, thank you, Libra. Sorry about that. All right, let's move on to my Scorpios. All righty. All right, Scorpio, how are you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look for August 2nd through to the 4th. Oh, God, I can just smell the gym on me. And I just, as a 6th house stellium, I just can't do it. Okay. All right, let's take a look. What did I do to these freaking cards? Sorry, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's take a look. 8 of Cups. King of Swords. The Moon. King of Wands. 5 of Swords. Why the 8 of Cups, though? The 8 of Pentacles in reverse. This to me makes me feel like you feel as though you deserve more than what you're receiving, or you are more than what you are doing. There may be something here that feels like an illusion, or it may not even feel realistic per se, and you may be like, you know what, I gotta go on this journey of whatever, of maybe you're sick of working a 9 to 5, so you're like, I'm gonna go on my entrepreneurial journey, or whatever the case may be. And you seemed pretty determined. This can be a masculine read for my masculine Scorpios, just because that King of Wands is showing up in your energy. So keep that in mind. But this could also be about a partner. For my Scorpio risings, you guys are having that Venus in your 10th house square Uranus in your 7th. There can be something about a partner going viral, okay? Or you going viral with somebody that you've been collaborating with in some way that can bring in some kind of money. But to me, this to me looks like you are walking away from something that just seems boring, elusive, something that you've been doing for a while, and it's maybe even causing you to pick yourself apart a little bit, or you may even feel like you've already mastered this thing and you want to move on to something else. But I like that the King of Wands is here with the Five of Swords, because it tells me that you're very determined to make something happen for yourself, and you're not afraid to show up and show out. You're not afraid to go after the thing, right? Especially if you're a Scorpio rising, sun in your 10th house can make you pretty confident to go after the thing that you want to accomplish, or the thing that you're trying to achieve. The King of Swords with the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. For some of you, you're needing to request financial advice from somebody. The King of Swords can sometimes be like somebody who's giving advice, somebody who is knowledgeable in something specifically, maybe even a lawyer, maybe a tax lawyer, I don't know. But you may be needing to ask advice towards somebody about a financial disappointment, or maybe even if it's more psychological, the Five of Pentacles can be somebody who fears loss, or fears losing something, or just has this fear of not having enough of something. I want to say to you that you have options available to you in regards to career, in regards to money, in regards to relationship, whatever the thing is. But you're needing to see it. You're needing to actually see it, because you have a lot more than you think that you do. But sometimes it's not in the right packaging, or sometimes it doesn't show up in the way that you wanted it, or the way that you expected it. But I assure you that there are things in my life that I have thought, yeah, never, no way. Like, I wouldn't even give that a second look. And then I did, and it ended up being one of the best things I've ever done in my life. So keep that in mind. The Moon, the Five of Wands, and the Hermit in reverse. Definitely trust yourself. I do want to say trust yourself, but don't be afraid to trust another person as well when it comes to some kind of advice. What's that Five of Wands? Something feels petty to me. There's 555 on the table. Something feels very petty to me, like it's just not that serious. And while I'm not saying that, like, obviously the thing that you have in your life that is very serious and you know is very serious, right? Like a death in your family or something. Like, obviously, yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about here that there's something very petty that you need to see how actually petty it is. So it's something that you may be giving attention to, something you may be worried about, something that you're fussing over. You know, maybe you are, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, a partner does something like they leave, you know, a towel on the floor, and you're like, oh my God, I just can't, you know. And I'm not saying it's that ridiculous, but there's something petty here that is just not worth it. It's trying to tell you that you're better than whatever the thing is that you're so worried about. And not to make things harder on yourself than they need to be. Like these little things, like back when I first started social media, and even for years, even after that, the things that people would say to me on social media would affect me so deeply, and I would ruminate over them. And like, who cares about, you know, George 221 on frickin' Twitter, you know, that said I was fat? I don't give a fuck. Like, this person's never gonna have sex with me. I don't care. Like, they're never gonna meet me in my life. Like, why? He probably lives in his parents' basement, you know, pleasuring himself with Cheeto dust on his hands. Who cares? You know, like, whatever the thing is. So I kind of want to say, like, try to focus on, like, maybe the big picture. You're very close to achieving your goal. Conjunction. and influence. So this may be telling you that you have an opportunity to have a bigger influence. It may be with another person, just because, especially if you're a Scorpio rising with Venus in your 10th house squaring Uranus in your 7th. And also there's going to be a sextile to Mars and Jupiter in your 8th house. And this is going to be for the new moon in Leo. So there can be about something in another person, another person's money, another person's collaboration, another person's support in some kind of way. And it's maybe asking you to come together with said person, or it can be asking you, how are you being influenced by others in a positive or a negative way, and how is that going to affect what you came here to achieve, etc. And what kind of influence are you being in return? Because didn't I say about like the social media people that would influence me in a negative way? Like, what are you allowing? What are you putting in your brain or allowing to live rent free in your head? You know what I'm saying? That's influencing you in a negative way, or causing you to be petty, or making things hard on yourself, or whatever it may be. Thank you, Thank you, Sco. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. All of that information is in the description box below. I need my water. All right, Saggy. Thank you, Socio Scorpio. Oh my God, I love that name. Very fitting. It's a little too small for my my sign that's ruled by the biggest planet. It's just a little too tiny for me. All right, let's see. All right. Oh my God. Ah. Woo! That gym kicked my ass. Okay. All right, let's take a look. All right, Sagittarius, welcome. We're going to take a look at this weekend, whatever comes out, August 2nd through to the 4th. If you're a Sagittarius rising, you're going to have Venus in your 9th house, squaring Uranus in your 6th house. So there can be some issues around like travel, wanting to go somewhere, issues with scheduling, or needing somebody to, you know, fill a shift for you, or take a shift for you, or maybe you're wanting to go somewhere, or you need to go to school and you need somebody to watch your house for you, or you need to break a lease, or who knows, right? New moon in your 9th house tells me there's a new beginning in regards to travel, legalities, higher education, spirituality, church, God, your higher purpose, etc., things of that nature. It can also be that you're trying to live in your higher purpose, but like your regular day-to-day is getting on your nerves or getting in the way of that as well, and you're trying to break free. Let's see. The Two of Cups, love that. Ooh, maybe love at a distance if you're single, or maybe you're in a long-distance relationship. The Ace of Wands, the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Yeah, maybe something with travel. Maybe love at a distance. The world can talk about travel, long-distance travel. The Five of Cups in reverse. Well, you're definitely, for some of you, there's some kind of forgiveness maybe in regards to a love relationship. Maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a partner, something like that, where maybe there's some kind of forgiveness happening, or some kind of letting go, and some kind of accomplishment within that, some kind of mutual understanding. And it feels like, to me, you are allowing yourself to let go of whatever that thing is. I feel like you're seeing something with a higher mind. There's something relationally that you're accomplishing, and it looks really positive. It seems like it's very good for your emotional well-being and your emotional state. You and a partner, you and a friend, or a soulmate, which can be a friend. And for some of you, in order to get your mind off of things, you actually may be traveling with a loved one, or maybe you end up traveling and you actually meet love while you're out there. And it can be maybe a little unexpected, potentially. Tell me about that world. The Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you may have been in stuck mode for a while, or maybe you haven't felt appreciated for your efforts. Maybe you haven't been appreciating somebody else. Maybe you were just trying to get out of your comfort zone or get out of your house and go and do something, whatever the case is. And I see you doing it. Whatever it is that you're doing what you love, or you love what you're doing. And it just feels like you're getting out of your head, like you're getting out of a negative emotional state. I really don't have anything negative to say. I'm a Virgo, I'm gonna look for it. Okay. Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it makes me feel like you need to take the initiative in regards to someone you're not getting along with, in regards to maybe some issues that you've had, maybe with a coworker. Like I said, Three of Pentacles in reverse, right? Maybe you're needing to take initiative when it comes to your friend groups. Maybe you're needing to, what are you asking them to do? Page of Wands, take initiative. Maybe you're needing to heal something with someone. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's a reconnection maybe between you and another person, or there's an ability to forgive or be forgiven or something like that. But it tells me that you need to take the initiative for some reason, and I don't know why. Listen, I'm not telling you that, your douchebag ex-boyfriend or girlfriend who used to beat the crap out of you or something, you need to call them and you need to be like, hey, I need you to apologize. No, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, like, let's, obviously use your common sense. But there's something in regards to that I feel like you're needing to take the initiative on. Even if you're scared. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, it could be around a mother figure. Maybe you need to let go of something with a mother figure, or just a feminine energy in your life. What are we needing to end? The Eight of Wands in reverse. If there's been some block communication, or just somebody needs to change, or something needs to change, and it's telling you that you may need to take a risk, or you may be needing to let go of something, and that can initiate the change. But you're kind of like the leader here, in my opinion. Like, you're needing to kind of lead the way a bit. So I know Sagittarius, you're probably like, fuck you, I'm never calling that bitch, or whatever. I don't know, whatever the thing is, okay? And I don't know who this is for, but it's telling you that you kind of putting that out there, or you taking that initiative, you kind of doing it, is somehow going to soften something and make it easier. And I don't know why. Your hard work is paying off. Earth and territory. What do you mean by territory? The Queen of Cups. So, this new moon in Capricorn, right? Capricorn is a cardinal sign. It's about taking initiative. And Earth is here, which talks about being grounded. It can talk about money, yes. It can talk about something financially getting ready to pay off, or something like that. Thank you so much, Rach. But it's asking you to ground yourself in something. There's something here emotionally. You know what I'm going to do for you, Sag? I'm actually going to read you this card, because I feel like we need to. Because I want to make sure that you're getting the message. For territory, it says, crows are very territorial. They have distinct groups, and they will not hang out too long on a block that is not theirs. Territory indicates that someone may be entering your space uninvited, or that you may be the one who is the intruder. The card may also ask if you are protecting something out of concern that someone may be trying to step on your toes or take over something you cherish. When territory appears in a reading, you may need to consider what boundaries are in place, or if they are even needed in the first place. Would the situation benefit from establishing some ground rules? Territory may also appear if you need to carve out some space for yourself, whether that be within your home or in the form of time to be alone. You may need to define an area that is solely yours and yours alone. This is making me feel like, especially with the Queen of Cups clarifying this, if you've been kind of keeping your heart guarded, and I'm not telling you not to have boundaries with people, but there's something about you needing to take the initiative and open yourself up in some way. I keep getting that for you. Okay? So I don't know what it is. But love you, Sag. Hope this helped. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at ViolettaAlexis.com. All right. Come and put your name on it. Get out of here, Fireball. This girl. All right. Speaking of Capricorn, how you doing? I think Capricorn risings are some of the most attractive people. Like, there's something about Earth sign risings and Leo risings as well, but there's something about Earth sign risings that are just, especially Capricorn risings, they just like age with such grace. I don't know what it is. Sky, thank you so much. But I just think Earth sign risings are just, there's something, and they always look good in like earth tones, like maybe yellows or dark greens, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh God, I don't know what it is. All right, let's see here. All right. I need lip gloss. We're about out here. We're come or hell or high water. I'm gonna get a new lip gloss. All right, let's see. All right, let's take a look. All right, Capricorn, let's see. What do we have for you? All right. If you're a Cap rising, you got Venus in your 8th house, which is squaring Uranus in your 5th. This can be something about child support, something that you learn about a child, something psychologically with a child, maybe something that you're, some kind of financial risk that you need to be cautious of or something like that. But it's still Venus, so I feel like there's something positive to be had about it. This can also be a very sexual time as well. So if you have a partner, if you're partnered, or you may meet somebody out of the blue that maybe you didn't expect or something like that. That ends up being really positive for you. New moon in the 8th house can represent a new beginning in regards to a partner's resources as well. So maybe your partner is getting a new job, or maybe now you finally have the ability to pay off some kind of debt you've been wanting to pay off for a long time, or maybe you, I don't know, hire some kind of personal trainer to help transform your body, right? With sextiles to Mars and Jupiter in the 6th house. Or maybe there's something health related as well, or psychologically related. Let's see. The 8 of Swords. Speaking of psychologically, 8 of Swords. The Fool. Speaking of Uranus. And the 7 of Swords. Now we have Aquarius here. Tell me about that 8 of Swords. The Queen of Wands. The 9 of Swords. Who's stressing you out? Is this Queen of Wands Capricorn reversed as no? No, it's not. Who is stressing you out, honey? It's telling me that Queen of Wands is not you. Somebody's stressing you out, and it seems to be progressing. I don't know if you're stuck on somebody. Listen, I want to say this, okay? If there's somebody that you are, listen, if you're a feminine Capricorn, okay, and you're dealing with a masculine, you may be in this person's energy. This may not even be a reading. Okay, keep that in mind. But you seem to be, because, you know, Venus in the 8th house as well, square Uranus in the 5th. This can be like some, like, obsession, repetitive thinking about said person. But you seem to be pretty stuck on a very specific individual. And for some reason, it's stressing you out. Why is that? The 3 of Wands. You keep waiting for this person, or you don't know how to pursue this person, or if it's not something love related, it seems like whoever this is very confident, very attractive, and there may be something that's like intimidating about that for you. Okay? Don't shoot the messenger, please. It could be from a lack of communication. It could be because of something that this person said or didn't say. That's stressing you out, but you like cannot get off of whatever this is. Like you seem to, it's like when I tell you it's stressing you out, it's stressing you out. This is somebody that you perceive as attractive. There's really not much more to that, to be honest. The Fool. The Nine of Cups. And the Justice. Okay. For some of you, you know, contentment can be fine, right? Contentment, focusing on what you want and, you know, all of those things, that's all well and good, right? I would love to just be able to, you know, go to the library every day and just tell the whole world to F off for 2 months, and I could just go write my stupid fiction stories and be left alone. But, like, that's not practical, right? So it's telling me that there's something... there's something that you may be indulging in, you know, and it's not like bad. It's not bad to indulge. It's not even bad to be content, but it's telling you that there's something in your life that you may need to focus on top of what you're already doing, because you need balance in your life, or you need to become more balanced in some kind of way, which can help you mentally, right? Especially because we saw that Ace of Swords in reverse, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, etc. And try not to zone in too much on one specific thing and get hyper fixated and focused, right? Be cautious with that. But I feel like there's something that you're needing to decide on, something you're needing to focus on that's going to bring some kind of practicality into your life, especially when it comes to your finances, or just your finances, or just your work, or something practical in general. The 7 of Swords. The Sun in reverse, the Emperor in reverse. You know, the Sun is Leo, which is about me and what I want to do, and, you know, the things that are about me and everything that has to do with me. And the Emperor is Aries, which is also about me, right? The 7 of Swords is not. The 7 of Swords is about what's good for everybody. And I'm not really sure what that means. I don't know if it's telling me that you're being selfish. I have no idea. I don't know if it's telling me that you're just so hyper fixated on you and what you want, right? 9 of Cups, Sun in reverse, Emperor in reverse, that you're like, I don't give a fuck about anybody else. I don't know what it is, but it's telling you that there's someone or something that you're needing to open up your mind to, where something's not just about you anymore. For instance, this can mean... if you are in a relationship, okay, if you're in a relationship and you guys are always watching what you want to watch, and you guys are always doing what you want to do, and, well, that's not really a relationship. That's just somebody that you're dragging behind your truck to keep you company while you go on your adventures or whatever, right? Like, no, that's not partnership. That's just like, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of asking you to think about others for some reason. And then we have New Moon in Libra, which is about relationships, which is about others. For your advice, Cardinal and Upheaval. So it may be saying that something can be a little difficult for you for some reason, but it's telling you that it doesn't need to be. I feel like there is some kind of relationship in your life, or there's a potential for relationship in your life, or there needs to be a new beginning in the relationship that you already have, even if it's to, like, your children, or even if it's to, like, your family or a friend, or maybe you're always doing what you, I don't know, whatever the thing is, but it's saying that you may be making something, and I know this is hard to hear, right? And if this isn't your reading, this isn't your reading, or if you feel like you need to reverse it, please feel free to do so. These are all general readings, but it's telling you that something may be very difficult for you, but it doesn't have to be. There can be compromise, right, Libra? Or you can try to do something that somebody else likes, or whatever the case is, but there needs to be more of a relationship focused towards a specific person of some sort, and like their needs as well. I don't know why it's saying that, but that's what I got. Okay. Thank you so much, Capricorn. If you wouldn't mind liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, I'd be very grateful. You can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com as well. All right. Thank you, Capricorn. Moving on to Aquarius. How you doing, Aquarius? If you're an Aquarius rising, you're going to have Venus in your 7th house, and she's going to be squaring Uranus, which is your co-ruler in your 4th house of home and family. There can be something around a partner that maybe your parents don't like them, or there can be something very emotionally disruptive between you and a business partner, or you and a romantic partner of some sort. Maybe there's some kind of issue around a living situation, potentially. You are going to have a new moon in your 7th house as well, for one-on-one relationships. So there's a new beginning in regards to that. And it could be something romantic with that sextile to Jupiter and Mars in the 5th. But regardless, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, that's what I got for you. Let's go ahead and take a look at the cards. Yep, Page of Cups. And the Lovers. What did I say? What did I say? And the Hierophant. Damn, I don't even want to clarify, honey. Let's see that Page of Cups. Woof. You can be traveling for some of you to see a partner, to see a lover of some sort. You could be spending some money on a car. There could be a younger person as well that you're maybe helping, or you're going to see a younger person for some of you. Can I get one more on this, please? Wow, that's beautiful. Well, there you are in your power, shining bright. That's your card. This is absolutely stunning energy. I mean, this shows me that there can be something in regards to love, or there can be something in regards to some kind of creative pursuit you're maybe spending some money on, or you're taking the time to go after something that you're choosing to pursue that can be very beneficial for you. This is something that you very much hope for, something that you've been dreaming for, something that is very healing for you. And this is like your choice. Like, you're choosing to do this. You're choosing to give this. You're choosing to pursue this thing. And it can bring you in some positive finances, or a person in your life. If you're single, you could definitely meet somebody new. You could be actually actively pursuing some kind of relationship, or you're meeting somebody or something like that. Or if you're in a relationship, maybe you guys are traveling together. Or there can also be just something in regards to like a new car, or something in regards to a vehicle, but it seems positive for some of you. We have, damn. What's that High Priestess in reverse? Okay. I want to say be honest about a financial situation. There is either a creative project that you're really needing to pursue. It's going to do something for you. It could end up, there could be like wasted potential that you've had for a while in regards to a job, or just kind of hanging around, or really not pursuing your full potential in regards to something. But there's some kind of career opportunity or creative opportunity, something that is very much aligned with you and who you are, something that's going to connect you to your heart space again, and is going to open you up to what your full potential actually is, instead of some kind of place of contentment. If it's not about that, then it can be about a love relationship where you may actually have thought for some time that a relationship would hold you back, when it ends up being the opposite. When you're in the right relationship, you can very much bounce off of one another. You can very much encourage each other. And I feel like there's something about that. It almost feels like somebody is exposing your full potential to you just by them living in their authentic self and living or pursuing their authentic potential, which is in turn making you feel like you can do that. You know what I mean? The Hierophant, the Devil. What's the Devil? The Seven of Wands. I want you to be cautious around self-doubt or around somebody trying to manipulate you into doing something that is against your morals or your values. And I'm not sure why I'm getting that, but that's what I'm getting. You're needing to maintain something. For instance, for some of you, I'll be totally honest, okay? If you're already in a committed relationship, I want you to be very cautious around pursuing something that may just be for a good time instead of a long time because it's in the moment. Or if there's something here that you've had long standing for a while and you end up allowing somebody to manipulate you into doing some, you know, like, for instance, I was working as a waitress, right, in just a normal, honest job, and this girl I was dating at the time convinced me to be a go-go dancer. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it absolutely nearly ruined me. It was just the worst. I just in the worst mental state. So what I'm saying is, don't go against like your commitments to yourself, to your faith, to your partner, to your whatever it is that keeps you grounded. Don't let somebody, you know, tempt you into something that you should not. And look at that, new moon in Aquarius. North Node. It says bring love into the situation, North Node, and teamwork. So didn't I say there's something about you and another person being able to confidently encourage the other person to live out each other's full potential? And it makes me feel like there's somebody here that you can really work with. And it's telling you not to either let your self-doubt F it up, let somebody else come in and F it up, or, you know, let somebody pull you out of your waitressing job to go be a go-go dancer in a bikini and pasties. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I have for you. I'm too damn honest on this channel. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. All of that information can be found in the description box below. Yes, Mariti. All right. Pisces. All right, Pisces. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing awesome. We're going to be taking a look at August 2nd through to August 4th. If you're a Pisces rising, you're going to be having a new moon happening on the 4th in your 6th house of your day-to-day, your routine, you know, fitness, health, all that good stuff, your work. And then we're going to have Venus in your 6th house squaring Uranus in your 3rd. There can be like issues with trying to get around. There can be issues with a vehicle. There can be an issue with you needing to break free of some old way of thinking so that way you can pursue what you really love or do what you really love, or you maybe needing to take a course, or maybe needing to learn something for work, or you know, you may be needing to break free of some way of thinking so you can change up your routine and wake up at 6 a.m. and do your workout and do your meal prep or whatever the thing is as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. Ooh, spicy Pisces. I like that, Rach. Can we call Pisces Spices? That's cute. All right, 6 of Cups in reverse. 4 of Wands. 6 of Swords in reverse. 2 sixes. Some kind of success is to be had, but the past needs to be figured out first. What's this? Oh, boy. Oh, honey, what is happening here? You got something on your mind and something's weighing heavy on your heart. That's what this looks like to me. Oh man. This makes me feel like you've been dealing with something for a really long time. Something in regards to your childhood, um, something in regards to some kind of love situation or soulmate situation or friendship situation that seemingly didn't work out, and you're having a hard time seeing the bigger picture of it because you can't let go of what happened. Or I don't want to say you can't let go, you're having a hard time letting go of what happened, which is essentially not benefiting your sense of evolution. So you're kind of in stuck mode, if I'm going to be completely honest. Um, and I do feel like you're needing to break free of some level of thinking or some kind of maybe habit that you have, maybe to focus on the past, if that's what it is, or to ignore red flags in relationships. Maybe that's a thing for you. But it seems like you're having a pretty hard time, like, seeing something for what it is, or you're ruminating on it and you're trying to dissect it and you're trying to figure it out, and you're making more of a mess in your head and more chaos in your heart than you really need to. And sometimes this just means that we need to, get a good night's rest and wake up in the morning and do things that are going to benefit our overall sense of well-being. Maybe sometimes that needs it means that we need to go to therapy. Maybe sometimes it means that we need to find a creative outlet in order to work through something. But whatever it is, it's you're needing to finally release something. It's almost like an emotional and mental constipation that you've had for a long time. And I say a long time because the Ten of Swords, it's a long time. The Ace of Swords, all the way to the Ten of Swords, beginning to the end. The Hangman is like basically 12th house, right? There's 12 houses in the zodiac. You have to go all the way around to get to the 12th. Like, it just feels like it's something that's been going on for a while. The Four of Wands, the Four of Swords. Wow. And the Page of Swords. This is very mental. The Four of Wands can sometimes talk about breaking free from something, and that's what I was kind of telling you earlier, like something mentally that you're needing to break free from. You gotta, I hate to say it, right, but it's like you gotta heal. And sometimes that's about listening to a podcast. Sometimes that's about journaling. Sometimes that's about joining some kind of online community that's been through the same thing as you and being able to talk to somebody and or figuring out ways to change your thinking. And a lot of the times the way that we can change our thinking is by changing our habits, but like we have to do that, right? And it takes a while for that habit to finally be a normal fixture in our life. Like, right, I'm not saying this is the best habit, but this is just a stupid example. For example, my habit is to wake up every day, immediately brush my teeth, wash my face, and go grab my cup of coffee. Okay, now I'm not saying that's for you, but it's a habit. It's something that we do subconsciously on a day-to-day basis because we've formed that habit on purpose. It used to be that I would just get up and go grab my coffee and lay in bed for 2 more hours. I don't do that anymore. Okay, so it's like, and that has really changed my life, even those tiny little things. So to me, it's like, what's that thing for you? Because you're needing to change your way of thinking. You're needing to break free of something, and you're needing to find alternative ways to heal yourself. Six of Swords in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, listen, you may be needing to figure out where something went wrong, sure, okay? But the thing as well is that you keep going back here and you are constantly getting triggered by whatever that is. The only way sometimes to move forward is by moving forward. There's really no like trick or tip that I can give you about that. It's just about getting up every day and pushing through it and doing what you need to do, because I feel like this is what you're sacrificing. And the Ten of Pentacles, you could lose something. Like if you keep focusing on this thing, or if you keep this mindset, or if you keep doing this thing or whatever, you could lose whatever this is, or you could miss the opportunity to have a Ten of Pentacles moment, which is a business, the greatest relationship ever, or, something that you've always wanted, something that you deem as your ultimate happiness. Balance spirituality and practicality. Trine. Caching, whatever. So this can be about like saving things for later, stacking them up, putting them on the bookshelf to ruminate about them later or whatever. Or sometimes it can be like saving money, right? Which can be beneficial. But whatever the case is, I really think that when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to healing, that's all well and good. But sometimes if you sit there for too long, if you ruminate for too long, it's like that's all you become. That's all you focus on. And then your other things, are abandoned or forgotten about. And then, you haven't cleaned your house in 4 days, or, you've called out of work 3 days in a row, or whatever the thing is. So try to find that good balance. And I think that once you do that, things can just easily come to you, and things are going to be more in the ebb and flow of life. So thank you so much, Pisces. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. All right, let's go ahead and move on to super chat questions. Let me just get some tea real quick because my throat's kind of hurting a little bit. All righty. Oh, good for you, Rach. Good for you. Ouch. Ah, Lori, you're so lucky. I just can never find the right fit. What's up, B? I'm sorry. I so did not even freaking see you. I'm so sorry. It's nice to see you, B. By the way, Taurus and Aries, your members only videos will be up this evening. Okay, keep that in mind. All right, let's see. All right, give me a second. Okay. Sometimes your mind just kind of like starts frying. You know what I'm saying? When you do those for so long, like your mind just starts to kind of fry, and so I just got to kind of zone out for a second, you know? Do you think that shows lack of trust in tarot? I don't think this is about a trust or a lack of trust in tarot. I think this is about you trusting yourself. I don't see an issue with that per se. If you're going to do something like that, I would get a personal. But if you want to keep asking the same question, I don't like answering yes or no questions because energy always changes. Just as I don't like doing time telling tarot, it just things change. And so it's like, yeah, what maybe the answer now is not. So, you can, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Do whatever you want to do. I don't care. Trust yourself though, ultimately. I can imagine you get why. Absolutely, I do. Freaking tired, honey. I'm freaking tired, honey. I need some green tea. Are you guys gonna behave if I go and grab some green tea? Lori and Rick, hold down the fort for me, please. Thank you. All right. All right. Let's see here. Oh, damn it. All right, there we go. Alrighty. One sec, guys. that over there. Dear God, help me. Okay. My cat is in heat. I've been putting it off for so long. And I just can't. It's so disgusting. She keeps trying to love on me in ways that I am just, you know, like a guy at a bar that buys you a drink and then tries to follow you around the rest of the night. You know what I'm saying? It's just not for me, and it's my fault, and I gotta get it done, because my God, the way she's acting in there is shameful. You know, is just shameful, ma'am. What does complexity say? Heavy on the ma'am. Heavy on the ma'am. It is just not, it is not it. Energy is always changing because I'm bi. I'm also bi, yeah. I wish I was bilingual. I got a Duolingo subscription because German is my grandmother's tongue. And she was from Germany, and I just miss her so much, and so I wanted to learn it. It was actually my first language until my dad got custody of me when I was a baby, and then of course he didn't know it, so I lost it. But I forgot that I did the 7-day trial, and then all of a sudden I woke up to 167 and 99-cent charge on my card in my bank, and I was like, what the hell is this from? And then I realized I forgot to cancel my subscription. So guess what? I guess we're learning German, bitch. Right? Power of the P, thank you so much. So here we are. I'm learning French right now. Ooh, oui, oui, honey. Oh, so good. Anyway. All right. Well, super chats it is. Let's see. Actually, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Thank you so much for that super chat question. Farah, we are not on a sign. We're on super chat questions. I finished them all, and then of course I imagine Rick, lovely Dragon's Lair Rick, is going to do the timestamps later. So. All right. I swear I'm doing super chats. I've been on a green tea kick lately. So good for you. All right, let's see. What did I just do? Oh my God. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. We got a little bit of everything. Who is coming in love for me? Thank you. Love you. I love you too. Let's see. Who's coming in love for a little bit of everything within the next 3 months? Scorpio? Somebody from the past, maybe. Somebody that you may have tried to avoid before. Looks like it's probably somebody from the past. The Judgment is about bringing something back to life, right? And this is the Game of Thrones deck. So this is the Night King, and he's bringing people back from the dead. So it's somebody that you may have deaded, tried to avoid, and they may be coming back. I'm sorry. Or maybe that's a good thing. I don't know, right? Fireball baby. I confessed feelings and then I ran. How does he feel? Not so confident in the connection. Feeling like this may just be a missed opportunity, and feeling like there's no emotional support. Strength in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. He's feeling a little bit of at a loss and not confident within the connection because he feels like something is going to end up as a missed opportunity, or he feels like he doesn't have some kind of emotional support. Tell me more. that's weird for me. I don't know about that. The Queen of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to pull an extra. Once the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse. There may be some issues around his finances, or around a sense of vulnerability regarding, you know, what he can and can't do. Like the King of Pentacles in reverse, it can be somebody that is using somebody else for money or status, but you know, the King of Pentacles in reverse can be somebody who can be a little stubborn or insecure with their current financial situation and feeling like, maybe they don't have that much to bring to the table. But I still feel like he wants to make an effort is what that looks like. And he feels like your relationship material with that Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. There can also be something regarding a child and maybe him not knowing if he can like step up in that way. Get a sip here. Danielle Vetterkind. I'm going to be starting a type of treatment for some medical issues I've been having. How is that going to go? Anything I need to know? Thank you. Well, I just have to say as a disclaimer, I am not here to give medical advice, and you should always talk to a professional. But I will do this for entertainment purposes, right? I have to say that legally, okay? So please understand. Let me see. I hope you're okay, by the way, genuinely. You've been coming here for so long. I just feel like I've known you forever. How is that going to go? With the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Cups, it can be just you kind of following the lead of the doctor. The Seven of Cups tells me, like, I don't really know what's going on. There may be some elusiveness going on in regards to results or where the treatment is going to go or whatever the case is. So it seems like things are a little foggy. Nothing is really certain. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Ten of Wands, this to me makes me feel like something is kind of stuck a little bit. I feel like something is finally going to end, or something is finally going to be accomplished in some way, but not after like a push and pull or a tug of war or a trial and error or something like that. It may take a while, but eventually you'll get there, whatever that means for you. Because the Ten of Wands is like a completion, okay? It just may be a little bit difficult. Back and forth, forth and back kind of thing. Danielle Vetterkind, number 2. General love messages and advice. Love you. I love you too. I hope that you're okay. If you want to talk about it, you can always DM me. Let's see. What's coming in regards to love for Danielle? What can she expect? The Queen of Swords. The Knight of Wands in reverse. The Five of Cups. God, girl, I always feel like you get crappy love messages. I absolutely hate that. Is that Queen of Swords, Danielle? Reversed is no, upright is yes. Yes, that is you. Okay, so what I like about this, Danielle, is that to me, this is showing me that you're putting yourself first. It really feels to me like you don't have time for mistakes or nonsense with that Queen of Swords. You could feel like somebody's a little bit inconsistent, or somebody just needs validation all the time, or needs to put on a show or whatever. And that Five of Cups is telling me what? The Seven of Wands in reverse. You can kind of feel like a little defeated sometimes in regards to said person, or there can be a big focus on the past, but that Queen of Swords is telling me that you're more in this position of power where you are like, I don't have time to focus on your validation issues or your inconsistencies or whatever the thing is. Or it can just be this person maybe not being grateful as well. It can be that. Advice. The Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor. This to me is slow and steady wins the race. You may be needing to put your feelings aside temporarily. I'm not telling you to like not process your emotions and stuff, but the Emperor is like, I have bigger fish to fry and there are things that I really need to focus on. And I feel like you probably know what that is. I have you and your loved ones are safe. I have Chiron and I have battle. Yeah, this is like to me about protecting your emotions. There's something that's telling me that you're healing something. And with that battle energy, I feel like you're going through a healing battle, is what that makes me feel like. And you needing to keep your mental and emotional health intact right now seems important. I just realized I didn't pull an advice message for someone. Fireball baby. Fireball baby. Sorry, Rick, can you timestamp this? I forgot to pull Fireball baby some oracle cards. Luck is on your side. House 4, okay? And growth. I think you're in luck when it comes to something emotionally, or when it comes to a relationship. I feel like there's going to be growth in a relationship, but I also feel like this is asking you to look at the bigger picture when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your overall family, what your family needs, what your kids need, what you need emotionally, or whatever the case is. House 4 is also about the past. So maybe there's some growth that needs to be had from how you used to deal with emotions and how you deal with them now. But to me, I feel like there can be some kind of luck in regards to a home situation, a relationship situation, a family situation. But you have to kind of have a little bit of faith. That can go a long way, especially with that new moon in Sagittarius energy. Sorry about that. I totally forgot to pull that for you. Thank you, Danielle. Nyla, why did DJ's marriage break down to a divorce so fast? Somebody was maybe looking elsewhere. King of Cups in reverse. The World and the Four of Pentacles. Well, somebody could have been lacking empathy, lacking emotional intelligence. Somebody could have been bullshitting another person in some kind of way in regards to emotions. Just telling somebody what they wanted to hear in order to surpass the conversation, or in order to avoid accountability, or in order to get in somebody's pants, or whatever the thing is, avoid housework, I don't know. And with that World and that Four of Pentacles there, this just makes me feel like maybe somebody outgrew something, or the journey just had ended. Somebody was like, okay, I'm evolving, somebody else is not. What's that Four of Pentacles? The Queen of Cups. Yeah, somebody, it feels like to me the feminine energy ended up feeling like she was inhibited, or she had to hold back her emotions because somebody, the masculine, wasn't leveling up in regards to his own sense of emotional intelligence, empathy, compassion, etc. Thank you, Nyla. Zaza. Hey V, who was the female I caught Brian with on Saturday? How did he feel when he got called out? He said she's his friend's sister. I think they're dating behind my back. Is he going to reach out again? Who is this female that Zaza caught Brian with on Saturday? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Give me one more. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This to me makes me feel like somebody here is hanging out with this person because they make them feel like they're better than they are, or they're doing better than they are, or like what I mean by this is this person validates me, or makes me feel better, or this person makes me think that I don't know. I don't want to say far more attractive than I am, but you know what I mean? Like, oh, this person makes me feel like a man, or this person makes me feel like a woman. There can be something work involved, but to me, it just looks like some kind of validation of some sort, or this need for, like, this makes me feel good about me. How did he feel when he got caught? Disappointed? Not happy? Kind of a bratty energy. Kind of can be a little bit of a sense of entitlement as well, to be fair. Is he going to reach out again? Right now it says no. I think he's giving up on something because he feels like you found something out. So unless the energy changes, he, to me, feels guilty, or he feels like he was exposed for something. And the Nine of Wands in reverse can talk about giving up. But maybe he comes to his senses, you know? But right now, as the energy stands, no. Zaza, what do I need to know about Brian going forward? That you're too good for him? The Page of Wands in reverse is somebody who is pretty immature, not confident, you know, which is like fine. Not everybody has to be confident, but it's like to the point where it causes somebody immaturity. The Empress makes me feel like this is you. I just feel like the Empress is never going to date or be with somebody who's a page. Certainly not a Page of Wands in reverse. That's what that makes me feel like. Be careful of pregnancy. Vanessa Williams, missed you, Queen. Missed you too. Wanting to know Leo's next actions towards me. The Fool. The Hierophant in reverse. The Moon. This, to me, makes me feel like there's some kind of new journey that he's wanting to take with you in some way, but it's his way or the highway, and it's probably not a full commitment. Or there's some difference in what the foundation is between the two of you. The Moon tells me that he's kind of hiding things. Like what? What's the Moon? The Eight of Cups in reverse. Could be somebody from the past. Give me one more for that. The Page of Cups. Could be somebody from the past. He could have a lot of fears as well about being vulnerable. There's something about superficiality here. I don't know why I'm getting that. There's something about him being superficial. Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like this is more about him being a little bit more selfish. There's not like a full commitment. There's him taking a leap of faith, but it's my way or the highway. It's about me and my emotions because I fear something. There's something about superficiality here. A new start is coming. Yep, that's the Fool. Fire. Could be something passionate. Ghosts. Oh, interesting. This to me makes me think of like a quick lit flame to be blown out, you know? That ghosts card is very much about the past, about things still following us around, whether metaphorically, spiritually, literally. And I feel like there's some kind of baggage, whether it's between the two of you or his own baggage, your baggage, and we all bring our baggage to relationships or on the table. Do I think that there's a new passionate beginning? It looks like it. There's something sexy is what I want to say. But I don't like that ghost card. What are you asking her to do? Try not to base your worth on this person's sense of validation or whether he's giving it to you or not, or his attention. Be cautious with that. Because I don't want to say you're going to end up disappointed or anything, but for some reason, it's telling you not to do that. So, God, I can't tell you how many times I've done that. What a waste of time that was. But, I don't know. I'm getting like a weird superficial thing with him. Vanessa Williams. What's next for me? Let's see. The Knight of Cups in reverse, the Six of Swords. You may be moving on from something that's making you jealous or moody or angry or upset, or if you feel like somebody's not being vulnerable, you could be moving on from that. Tell me about that Three of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. There can be somebody that you meet online. It can be something in regards to a collab or somebody that you end up working with or somebody that you get on the same page with that helps you resolve some kind of emotional issue. It can also be something with work, like it's like you move on from this thing and because you've kind of subtracted that from your life, now this this kind of collaboration comes in where you're able to put your thoughts together with another person to be able to make something work. What is that? Tell me more. The Ten of Swords, to be able to move on from something. Maybe it's like you meet a friend online or something like that, and they help you overcome something. They help you evolve. And then the Four of Swords. Yeah, they help you heal. They help you evolve. I just said. So this, to me, it seems like you might be spending a little bit of alone time. Just kind of chilling out, thinking on things, healing yourself, you know, taking a back seat a little bit. Just feel like you're spending some alone time. You probably need it. We have Hold Your Vision. We have House 11. Didn't I say you might meet some like online friend or something with that House 11? And Anticipation. I really feel like there's something that you want, and I'm not talking about a person, okay? House 11 can talk about, like, your big aspirations, goals, dreams, you know what I mean? It's trying to tell you to keep your eye on the ball. I don't know why I pointed here instead of here. Keep your eye on the ball with something. I do think that there's some kind of friend, group, community, somebody that you can talk to that's going to help you with that goal or dream. I think that with that Anticipation card, that can be talking about anxiety. If you have any, somebody can help you with that. But this can also be talking about anticipating some kind of positivity in your life because you're actually holding that vision and you're taking accountability for your aspirations, goals, and dreams. So you're likely to accomplish them, whatever it is. Thank you, Vanessa. All right, Power of the P. I'm freaking out, kind of, so I hope I'm overthinking only, but I'm curious why the Cancer Gemini said what he said and if everything will turn out okay on my end. Why did he say that? Magician in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. It was either something was a manipulation tactic, or somebody had some kind of doubt that they had something that you could offer or they could offer in regards to some kind of investment. Give me one more on that. The Chariot. If this is some kind of negative thing, it can be that this person was trying to make you doubt yourself in regards to something that you're attempting to pursue. Or it could be that this person has, if it was something about them specifically, it can be that they had some kind of doubt within themselves that they'd be able to invest in something or make something grow because of some kind of fear. Whatever the hell that means. Smriti. Quran is the POI. Our connection seemed perfect while we were talking. Somehow the moment we met, after traveling 400 miles to see him, he said he felt no connection and stopped talking. Oh, what happened with that on his side? The Three of Cups, the Hangman, the Five of Pentacles. So this can mean like his perspective changed in regards to the connection. The Three of Cups is more like friendly. It's like, oh yeah, like there's good camaraderie and everything else. But there was something he perceived. What was it? What is it that he perceived? Well, that's Moon in Taurus. Moon in Taurus can be something negative about finances. Moon in Taurus can be lazy, self-indulgent, can be bad with money at times. And I'm not saying that's you, but it can be something in regards to finances or something in regards to like Taurian things, because I see Taurus here twice. Yeah, so Taurus can be beauty, it can be aesthetics, it can be money, it can be lazy or indulgent things. So for some reason he like felt like you were more of a friend than maybe a partner, and he kind of felt like there was no moving forward from that. Are there any future actions he's taking towards Temperance in reverse. I don't think so. It doesn't really... It doesn't really feel like he's trying to work anything out or any of that. It seems like he's just kind of quiet. Your advice is nothing will come of this situation. Cancer and anomaly. So I kind of want to say this. This may have been a very unforeseen circumstance, you know. I also want to say that when it comes to your emotions, I really want you to take care of yourself, do the things that are healthy for you, that are good for you. Tell me about that anomaly card. 8 of Wands can talk about travel. Okay. You know, I really feel like there's something that's very uncommon about you or very rare about you that's very beautiful, that is more of an acquired taste. Do you know what I mean by that? Like, it's something that maybe only an evolved person would be able to appreciate, or maybe it's somebody that is masculine enough to be able to appreciate that. You know, whatever it is, there's something about you that is uncommon that only like a certain kind of person can appreciate. That's what I'm feeling with that. So I want you to make sure that you're nurturing yourself, you're comforting yourself. But as far as you and this person, I don't really think anything's going to come of that situation, like emotionally or anything like that. Okay, but I'm not gonna lie, I would be pissed. I'd be so mad, dude. I'm so sorry. Spirit talk. What is coming in for me with my finances? I'm waiting on 2 job offers and thought they were in the bag, but now I'm not hearing back from them. I need help. Okay, let me see what's going on with finances in the next 3 months. With that 5 of Wands, there can be a little bit of a fight that you're having. You could kind of be losing your confidence a little bit. There can be somebody who may be like a superior or somebody in your life that feels intimidated by you, or you could feel intimidated. But that 5 of Wands with that King of Wands in reverse shows me there's kind of a lack of confidence happening when it comes to pursuing something specifically. And it can be that, you know, you not hearing back from these people just kind of knocks you off your horse a little bit, but no harm, no foul. 5 of Swords in reverse. The Death card. Yeah, you kind of feel like you're at a loss, you know, but something is changing here. Tell me more about that. The 7 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're going to get something that may feel a little unexpected that's going to put you in a better financial situation, but it's kind of like something else is going to end, or something needs to end, or something is getting ready to change in regards to some kind of past opportunity. And I feel like with that 7 of Swords, that can be something... you know, 7 of Swords is Aquarian energy, right? So it's Uranus, right? So it can be something that is unexpected, something that you did not expect, that's going to put a little bit of money in your pocket. And I feel like with that 2 of Pentacles, it will be good. It's not going to be like, oh my God, 10 of Pentacles, but it's good. It keeps you in balance, basically. You can still pay your bills. Step out of your comfort zone. This is like Uranus energy. Step out of your comfort zone, Mars... and grief. So like, don't let this slip you up. Don't let this knock you off your horse. Like I stated before, this is telling you that there's something in regards to like your North Node. Like take a look to see where the North Node is transiting right now and relate that to where your natal North Node is. It's going to help you. So the North Node is in Aries right now. Okay. So if that is in your 5th house, if it's transiting your 5th house, maybe that talks about you needing to start your own business, be your own boss. Maybe there's something more creative or entrepreneurial or performative that you're needing to do, or, you know, and maybe your natal North Node is in your 11th house. Maybe you're needing to create content and become your own boss on YouTube or something, you know what I mean? Something like that. So it's telling you to take the initiative. Thank you, Spirit Talk. Thank you so much, Kismet. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for your supports. Socio, Scorpio, what should I focus on next? Justice. There could be some kind of legal case that you're needing to pursue potentially, okay? The Justice, the 4 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. Let me show you here. So this talks about having balance in your life, you know, making sure that you're taking care of your own needs, your family's needs, your emotional needs, your creative needs, whatever your needs are that puts you back into alignment. So for instance, like If you are focusing a lot on creativity and all you're doing is writing your novel and you're kind of neglecting your friends or something like that, it's telling you like, okay, it's fine, you can work on your novel, but like also, why don't you go out and hang out with your friends or get together with them or create a writing group with them or something. And like, it's asking you to find the balance between these things. The King of Swords. Wow, the Ten of Pentacles. What's that star in reverse? The Eight of Swords in reverse. You may be needing to ask advice in regards to something that has to do with your legacy, something that has to do with your big goals, dreams, aspirations, like where you see yourself in your 10 years, not just like within the next 2 weeks. Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years? And are there YouTube videos you need to watch on how to get there? Is there advice that you need to ask from somebody? Do you need to speak to a financial advisor? Do you need to speak to a CPA? Do you need to speak to somebody who's good with marketing and business? What is the thing? Because I feel like there's a dream that you can have or that you can pursue, but it's about needing to ask somebody who is smarter than you, right? Like I would never, make tax decisions based around my own tax knowledge, right? Like I would hire a CPA because that person is smarter than me about that thing, right? So like, what is the thing that you want to pursue and who is smarter than you that can help you get to that place? Your dreams need a practical plan. Yang. Fear. I'm wondering if that's what this is about, because I didn't really get this. I was like, okay, are they still like, I'm wondering if there's something happening here with a friend or a goal or a dream that you don't have a lot of hope for, that you're allowing to debilitate you, or there's something like some kind of subconscious trauma that you have that's still affecting you now, or whatever the thing is. It's asking you to take initiative regardless of your fear. I'm almost getting like the Chariot energy, like pursue the thing even if it scares you. But something needs to be finally solidified. The contract needs to be signed. The CPA needs to be hired. Whatever it is, the book needs to be finished, or whatever the thing is, or you need to hire the editor for the book, or whatever it is. And it's asking you to be proactive about your practical matters. Thank you so much, Socio Scorpio. All right. Rach, AM and I are writers. Ooh, and met online. This feels like a soul bond. If I reach out in August for collaboration, what will be the outcome? Let's see. I feel like it'll work. There's something here about somebody making the other person realize some kind of fear or some kind of flaw within self. Somebody's making the other person realize something about themselves through this. And so when I asked again, well, will they agree or not? I got the Queen of Wands. I feel like this person feels as though you would add something positive to some kind of collaboration. But there's something very deep about this. With that Devil in reverse and that Hermit, somebody's making another person realize something about themselves through this connection. So yes, I feel like they will. Sky. Hi, Violetta. What are his current thoughts about me? I have the Lovers in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the Three of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Swords. This person feels like you're stressed out about something because you feel like you're not going to get something, or something that you've been pursuing isn't happening. This person feels like you're holding on to something for dear life, even though it's not maybe in an alignment with you, or this person could even feel some kind of disconnect with you because of some fear of change, or because somebody else won't change or you won't change, something like that. But he feels like there's a fear here, or maybe this is him, and you know what he, but I asked him what his opinion of you was, and that's what I got. So I don't know why he thinks that, or if you told him something, or if that's like the vibe between the two of you, but that's what I got. All right, let's see here. Let me shuffle. Woo, I am tired. Last shuffle. All right. Power of the P. I'm curious also, of course, what Mr. Johnny's current feelings and plans might be for us too. Thank you. I got you. Feelings. Six of Cups. Strong feelings. Feelings of kinship. Feels like this person wants good memories with you, or has good memories with you. Wants to come together with you. Plans. The Sun. I don't know, but they're positive. I don't want to say they're self-serving, although that can be Leo, but the Sun is in the upright, and it makes me feel like it's something positive, something creative, something very romantic, maybe, if this is a romantic thing, or it can be something in regards to like entrepreneurship or some kind of creativity or self-expression, but it seems very positive. So I take back the negative shit that I said earlier. No. If that's the same person. David's crush interest in me versus the other friend girl. Oh shit. What's up, Cassie? All right, let me see. Show me David's interest in Okay. Ace of Wands, King of Wands. Well, definitely. All right, hold on. Let me see the other friend girl. I feel like you're better, or like how he sees you anyway. Ace of, this is you, how he feels or his interest in you. Ace of Wands, King of Wands, definitely wants to pursue you. A very strong physical attraction. You inspire him in some way. He's very, very sexually attracted to you. With this other person, there's not a whole lot of like emotion or passion per se. I think he likes some kind of attention that he gets, but it's not like super emotional, like, oh my God, this is the love of my life, or anything like that. I mean, that could be like a lawyer relationship, you know, like. B, current feelings towards me and plans of my love interest, please. Thanks, V. I got you, baby. Current feelings towards me. Chariot, Five of Wands. Why the Five of Wands? The Seven of Wands in reverse. Well, you know, the Chariot can talk about fear, but you know, there's no courage without fear. So I think that, especially with that Seven of Wands in reverse, this person may feel a little intimidated by you for some reason. They may feel like there's too much drama, maybe Five of Wands, or this person may be very physically attracted to you. So that could be it as well. So there's a little bit of like, you know, something about their ego, though. The Five of Wands can be like somebody's ego getting in the way. So it can be that this person thinks you're more attractive than them, but they're still wanting to pursue you, and there's some kind of emotional attachment, but there is fear there. What are his plans here? The Ten of Swords. What's that? Can I get one more, please? If this is going really well, he may be feeling like he needs to end something else in order to have this with you. Or there's something he needs to overcome in regards to his pride, his arrogance, or his lack of confidence, potentially, where he feels like he needs to, like if he wants something with you, which it seems like he does, he may be needing to basically get over himself. Thank you, B. We got Summer. Is there anything good happening next in love? Thank you. Depends on how you look at it, right? I mean, you know, there may be some lessons that you're learning, and this is more of a solo journey with external influence. So there are things that have been already externally influencing you, and some of them in a negative way, but what you don't see now is that it's making you stronger. I know you don't want to hear that, but it is making you stronger. It's making you realize that everything that you've been looking for in someone else is already within you. It's helping you grow. It's helping you grow mentally, spiritually, all of that stuff, which is in turn going to create more confidence within yourself. Vanessa Williams, Cancer man's feelings. Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. A little, not modest, but a little conservative with the energy that maybe he's putting in or the effort. That Four of Pentacles shows me that he's good with where he's at, but the Page of Pentacles to the Lovers tells me that he wants to learn more about this connection, that he's interested, that he feels deeply connected to you. He likes the talks that you guys have, or he's willing to put in more effort to come together with you. What's he walking away from? The High Priestess. There may be a Pisces that he felt the need to walk away from, or somebody that he felt the need to drop a boundary with. And the only reason I say that is because that Eight of Cups is walking towards that Lovers, which makes me feel like something that is an illusion, because the Seven of Cups comes before the Eight of Cups, and the High Priestess can sometimes represent that. He's feeling like maybe he has to walk away from that potentially. He may also fear that you're going to walk away from him because you're very desirable, etc. as well. Why is he so apprehensive? The Two of Cups? Ugh. Is he uncertain about your feelings? That's what I'm wondering, if that's what the Two of Cups is. Or he might feel like you want someone else. Let's see, Vanessa Williams. Is Leo nervous at all about coming forward? How does he feel about coming forward? The Star. The Fool in reverse. The Six of Swords. The World. Nervous? I don't know about nervous. It's interesting that that Fool is coming here now in reverse, because before it was in the upright. So with that Star there, it tells me that he has hope with something. I think he's trying to resolve something. I think he's trying to avoid being erratic or being too jumpy or being too stupid, to doing something reckless. It seems like he's trying to get some kind of closure, or get some kind of resolve or forgiveness, or a closing out of a cycle that has been long standing in some way, that maybe has been mind games or manipulative or crappy. But I don't see nervous. I mean, maybe with the Fool in reverse, maybe, but I'm not really getting that with the Star and the Six of Swords sandwiching it. It just makes me feel like he's trying not to do anything stupid. Pamela, is the guy I like E currently with this female T? What's their relationship? This guy E and this girl T. Judgment in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Cups, the Three of Cups. I think that there's love there, but somebody, I think like there's a romantic love there, but somebody's not taking accountability for some kind of mess up in the past, or somebody won't make a judgment call, and that's why there's a missed opportunity. They may be coming together and hanging out, but there are deeper feelings, especially from the masculine here. So yes, I feel like it's romantic, but something can't move forward because somebody is not being honest about something. Pamela, missed your face. I miss you too. Tell me something good, please, and thank you. Show me only the positive coming towards Cassie within the next month. Ace of Swords. Four of Swords. There's something that you are, it could be like a creative epiphany, okay? You could be spending some time alone and realizing a lot of things. You could be cutting crap out of your life that's just making you feel better, even if it's like crappy foods or crappy people or whatever it is. Seems like you're healing, but not only are you healing, maybe you're writing about it. Maybe you're writing a podcast. Maybe you're listening to podcasts. Maybe you're in therapy. Maybe you're talking to a therapist. Whatever it is, it seems like you're healing and it's going really, really well. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Justice and the Upright. If you've been having any issues around finances or around a project that you're working on or caring too much about what other people think or something going wrong in regards to some kind of legal status or something seems to be going in your favor or something is being snapped back into place, basically. The Five of Cups in reverse and the Tower. Something unexpected is going to happen that's going to help you overcome some kind of past issue, or somebody's going to ask for forgiveness, or you're going to be forgiven or something, but it comes like out of nowhere. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Maybe it's in regards to family. Then we have Pluto. And then we have perspective. So this is messages / advice. So there can be something happening that's transforming in regards to your perspective around a past situation regarding family or regarding some kind of relationship. This is asking you to change the way that you're seeing something so you can see something for what it is, or I don't want to say what it could be, because I don't want to encourage people to focus on like the potential of something. But I feel like there's an evolutionary process that's happening, like something from the past or some kind of crisis from the past or family issue or relationship issue or emotional issue or childhood issue. Something is getting ready to change, but it's your perspective that's going to change the most. And it's something positive. It's almost like gaining your power back. All right. Thank you so much, Cassie. Summer, does M have any intentions in regards to our connection? Thank you, Violetta. You're welcome. What are the intentions? Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups in reverse. I think that this person's going to put themselves first, but I feel like they want communication. They want movement forward. But with that Ace of Cups in reverse, I don't see a whole lot of vulnerability. It's more so kind of like giving to self, you know, which is like fine, right? But they do want conversation, communication. If you guys are at a distance, they want to travel to see you. Cassie, yep, let's do it. LOL. Tell me how the Gemini and his preferred choice are. Real life shit, not the smoke he blows my way. No more illusions. Thanks. Oh, sure, baby. Let me see. Okay. Queen of Swords. She's very authoritative towards him. I feel like she's the one that calls the shots with that Queen of Swords to the Two of Pentacles. There's something about their morals or their values that are not aligned in some kind of way, and there could be some hidden things going on with that. She seems to be quite my way or the highway, if anything. Well, how is he feeling? The Nine of Swords, stressed out is what it looks like. I feel like she stresses him out. But for some reason, it seems like she's the one in power. She's the one that is the authority. She's the one that calls the shots. She's the one that makes the decisions. It's almost like he fears her with that Moon and that Nine of Swords. It's like he fears her. Or maybe he's the feminine. I don't know, but... Summer, is there marriage or a union for me in the future after the lessons? Thank you. Well, you'll have plenty of options with the Four of Cups. But you may be like, no, that will not do. No. I do have a feeling that you're going to get to a point where you may settle down with somebody because you get along and you guys are on the same page for what you want in regards to your goals. You know how they say, like, marriage is a business, you know? That's kind of what it makes me think of. But, you know, things can always change. You can learn to love people. Top flight. Mary Cella's thoughts and feelings for me currently. I'm not talking right now. Thanks, Fee. You're always awesome to tune into. Take care. Oh, thanks, Top Flight. You're so sweet. Thanks for being so supportive. What does Mary Cella think of Top Flight? Ooh. In love with you, but she hides it. Queen of Cups, and she feels like it's mutual, but maybe you hide it, or there's some kind of mutual emotion that she thinks is here. But it seems like she's avoiding it, or she doesn't want to think about it, or she doesn't want to look at it. It's like she's trying to protect herself. Feelings. Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles, big crush. She admires you in a big way, and she wants to give to this. So if she's not talking to you, it's just a trick. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I absolutely adore you. Please have a wonderful night. Shout out to Lori, Rick, and Complexity. I will talk to you guys soon. And if you want to book a personal reading, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. Thanks a bunch. Bye for now.